Do you want more energy? If so, I'm going to teach some things you can do to get more energy. I'm going to check my mic settings. Yeah, they seem to be okay. Alright, here's some things. I'm not gonna aim for perfection and get all OCD with it and try to cover every little thing that I know that you can do to raise your energy. It would be a very tall order. But I'll share with you some things you can do to raise your energy. Why is it good to have more energy? Well, it'll make you perform better. You can be more productive. It just make you perform at a high level if you have more energy. There's a saying that fatigue makes cowards, plural, out of men. Being exhausted is not something you want to be all the time. So here's some things you can do to get more energy. One, quit the sugar. If you can't quit it, then at least reduce the amount of sugar you're eating. Cut down on it. Reduce the amount of sugar you're eating on a daily, weekly basis. That's one thing. Less sugar. Two, start taking vitamin C. 3 grams a day, at least, in divided doses. So you could take 1 gram 3 times a day, for example. 3, take a B complex, at least 1 a day. Some might want to take more than 1. Take at least 1 B complex tablet a day. B complex, vitamins give you energy. 4, fasting. Start doing some fasting, at least 16/8, bare minimum. I do OMED fasting, so eat only 1 time every day. That's more than 20 hours of fasting. Fasting gives energy too. Now, quitting the sugar and getting into fasting initially, when you switch to it, can actually make you have less energy. And go through the sugar withdrawal from the sugar you're addicted to, you might experience some decreased energy initially. But once you get into it, adjust to it, you get more energy. Sugar also energy. And vitamin C gives energy. It's pretty simple. Something that I've learned decoding things. Reality to the very core in the important areas is, if you understand sugar, you understand vitamin C, because vitamin C is the exact opposite in effect in nature as sugar. Exact opposites. Mirror opposites. So sugar, anything that sugar does to you and is, vitamin C is the exact opposite. That's the conclusion of my research. Sugar is inflammatory. Vitamin C is anti-inflammatory. Sugar is a toxin. Vitamin C is an antitoxin. Sugar increases oxidative stress. That's the same thing. Vitamin C decreases oxidative stress. Sugar decreases your longevity, shortens your lifespan. Vitamin C extends your lifespan. Sugar lowers your testosterone. Vitamin C raises your testosterone if it's too low. And so on and so forth. So, if you go read a list about sugar, like facts about sugar from a credible source that's not BSing you, like how sugar hurts you and like negative effects, side effects of sugar, the negatives. The exact opposite of whatever you read, if the list is correct, is what vitamin C does for you. Sugar speeds up infections, speeds up disease progress. Vitamin C retards disease progress, meaning slows it down. Sugar feeds disease, vitamin C starts disease or attacks disease, how you want to look at it. Whatever term you want to use. So yeah, vitamin C gives energy, sugar steals energy. Hence, it makes sense that you eat less sugar, take more vitamin C. Do some fasting. Fasting gives energy. Now, what I've noticed, my experience with fasting the last few years, doing a more or less extreme fasting, what some people consider extreme, is, for me, it's after 16, 18 hours that I start noticing dramatic effects from fasting. There's like certain effects that kick in after a certain amount of hours of fasting. It's not right after waking up in the morning, and I've only fasted 8, 9 hours or something like this, or 10. It's not until it's like 16, 18 hours or something like this after my last meal that I notice a boost in energy. If I go long enough fasting, I get a maniacal energy, almost like a mania, or like an energy like uncontainable almost. So, boundless energy. So what you want to do is, if you want more energy, some things you can do. You can pick and choose if you don't want to follow the whole thing. Take vitamin C and a B complex every day. At least 3 grams of vitamin C every day. A B complex can raise energy. Quit sugar completely. you'll feel bad, more or less, when you go through sugar withdrawals, because people are addicted to sugar. 3 days to a week. After that, you'll be fine unless you start eating it again and you re-trigger the addiction, you get back into it. If not, at least eat less sugar. And the fasting. And then, of course, it can help you if you do things to give yourself better quality of sleep and things like this. Avoid blue light exposure at night before going to bed. Wear blue light blocking glasses, use screen filters. Consider changing light source in your environment can help too. This is more optimization. Certain lights are taxed on your brain aerobic energy, like fluorescent lights and LEDs. I believe LEDs are aerobic energy too. So these are some of the things you can do to raise energy, improve your energy, level up your energy levels. And it's not the full list. I don't want to make a 3-hour video this time. Alright, let's go beyond the video. I'm Mike Sa, teaching you how to raise energy, and it's up to you to take it or leave it. Okay, before I finish up, I don't want to neglect to say this as well. Reduce the amount of toxin exposure, remove as many daily source of toxins you're exposed. Meaning, switch to natural alternatives like the Lipo soap instead of commercial shampoo. Wash yourself with all natural Lipo soap in the shower. Have a soap bar, Lipo soap bar in the sink for washing hands. You can have one in the shower. Don't spray perfume on yourself. Don't use deodorant. Switch to a natural floor-free toothpaste. These things I believe them to help you get better energy as well. Let's go better and stop masturbating to porn all the time, because if you're mad, because that's also all bit of energy. Have some discipline. Okay, let's go better in the video. Bye.